Oh! What is that? Okay. And she has a much more adorable opening than the previous one. Man. I wonder if that's really how it's going to be that. Every new character that we meet, guess that Ararag will have to help. Has their own OP. Example of a string. Oh. Oh. He was attacked by a vampire. The girl or Araragi? Mayoi Mai Mai. And yeah, and Mayoi, I think, yeah, lost cow. It meant lost cow. Her name. Yeah, what happened? Before she was like somewhat. Guess before she was somewhat ignoring him.
指先一つか。そりゃ怖いな。ところで八九時、PTA とは何の略なんだ？
それは PTA というのは Parent Teacher Association の略よ。親と教師の会という意味。
Does she mean PD?
経費景観的血管形成術という医学用語の略でもあるけれど。
Damn. I guess yeah, I remember she's also forgot that Senjagaran is doing well at school, even though she's not always going to school. That thing. Mother's Day. And they're still not even showing that. Oh! I know now! So that's why they're not mentioning the location. The map is somewhat screwed. It's because of, I guess, of her. Of Mayoi. Tsunade.
どういう知り合いなんだ？
親戚です。
親戚ね。母の日くらいうちで親孝行してればいいの。
兄ちゃんはそんなことだからいつまで経っても荒木さんに言われたくはありません。
いや、お前が何を知ってるんだよ。お前って子供嫌いなの？
嫌いね。大嫌い。一人残らず死ねばいい。どう接していいのか全くわからないの。中学生の時だったかしらね。
That's brutal.
私、7歳くらいの子供にぶつかってしまったの。
ああ、それで泣かれちゃったとか？
いえ、そうじゃなくてね。私その時、その7歳くらいの子供に対してこう言っちゃったのよ。大丈夫ですか？怪我はありませんか？ごめんなさい。申し訳ありませんって。子供相手にどうしていいのかわからなくなって気が動転してしまったのね。だけどだからって私があんなに下手に出てしまうだなんて。それが私はショックでショックで。以来、子供と呼ばれるものは人間である何である。
Child or human, other one.
ところで荒木くん。
どうした？
どうもまた行き過ぎてしまったみたい。
え？住所？2回目だぞ。
多分無理だと思います。何度言ってもたどり着けないんですから。
8、9時。
私はいつまでもたどり着けないんです。お母さんのところにはたどり着けません。私はカタツムリの迷子ですから。
Cool, what was that?
どうしても目的地にたどり着けない僕らは
Yeah.
星野に相談することにした。
But I wonder if
っていう
it's
かその子と二人きりになってしない
maybe she won't get lost now once she's away from
あった会の話をしてからなんだかまた
with
警戒されちゃった。
Mayoi.
今日が母の日だからということではないです。お母さんの家は機会さえあればいつでも来たい場所ですから。
なるほどね。
So something happened for her to be acquainted, becoming like a lost
その
snail.
時カタツムリに会ったって。
Yeah.
あったというかよくわかりませんが。
お前もいろいろ大変だ
Yeah,
った。
somewhat similar with Senjogahara. Oh! What is that? Oh. Is she going to bite off his fingers? Damn, she was.
いや笑えないな。
Why?
2回目以降となっちまうとただ虚しい。
What is that?
小学生女子を2回も殴りつけ失神させた挙句にニヒルを気取って黄昏ている男子高校生の姿がそこにはあった。
What's with the? I wonder what that means. When there's something like swirling in their
お
eyes.
兄ちゃんの手いきなり噛んだりしちゃダメじゃないね。ほらごめんなさいわ。ごめんなさいでした荒木さん。
She was almost.
荒木くんもダメ
She almost cut off his hand. I guess it's almost to that point.
もちろん暴力もダメだけれどね。でも子供を叩いたら叩かれたことを納得できるだけの理由を話してあげなくちゃダメ。
いやいや。
じゃあ今度こそバイバイ。
She lost. Senjogahara
5
lost.
月14日日曜日14時15分30秒戦場ヶ原の携帯番号を入手した瞬間だった。
Even though they recorded the date and time.
まったく日曜日の朝のダミーを邪魔するなんてツンデレちゃんはひどい子だよ。
ツンデレちゃん？ああ、戦場ヶ原の子か。
She really tsundere.
よくもまあこんな短期間にそうもいろいろな怪異に出会えるもんだよ。荒木君は怪異に会った時僕みたいなのがそばにいるケースなんて普通はありえないんだから。
Don't walk.
まして電話で要件を済まされるとは思いもよらなかったよ。
まあ、安易だったとは思うよ。
あと年頃の女の子を一人で怪しい男が寝泊まりしている場所に送り込むなんてのも感心しないよ。
でも、お前は別に何もしないだろ。
信頼は普通にありがたいけれど、荒木君が僕を信頼してくれているほどにはツンデレちゃんは僕を信頼してくれているわけじゃないんだから。 びっくりした。ツンデレちゃんは怖いツンデレちゃんだったんだな。じゃあ、もうやっぱ電話は苦手だな。話しにくいや。
話しにくいってそんな。
じゃあこうしよう。迷い牛対策はツンデレちゃんに伝えておくからさ。荒木君はそこでそのままじっとしててよ。
対策って人捨てで大丈夫なのか？戦場ヶ原の時のあの儀式みたいな
Maybe it's
の
a
必要ないの？
little bit
な
more.
いよ。カタツムリはカニほど厄介じゃない。だって神様じゃないもん。お化けだな、どっちかっていうと。幽霊とかそっちの類。
A monster.
幽霊？
じゃ、詳細はツンデレちゃんに言っとくから。
ああ。
もっとも、ツンデレちゃんがそれを素直に教えてくれればいいけどね。
So something he cannot tell Araragi right now.
というわけだ、あちくじ。なんとかなりそうだぞ。
印象としてはあまりなんとかなりそうな会話ではありませんでしたが、それはともかく荒木さん、
なんだよ。
私はお腹が空いていますよ。
Hmm. Okay, so I guess yeah. The Oshino mentioned that yeah, a lost cow is so somewhat similar to a lost snail, and then yeah, and they were trying to help her find her relative, which happens to be her mother as well. And yeah, it's another apparition that is definitely affecting, I guess, their sense of direction, or maybe I don't know. I feel maybe it's also recreating the location, and even the GPS was not working. So, and then yeah, we also learned. I guess we also learned that Senju Gahara hates kids, and I guess she hates kids, humans, and other and any other things as well. Right? So, and then what else have we learned? I think yeah, I think one of the another weird things is that why did she mention why did she said it was her relative, not really saying it was her mother. And I guess we also learned that it seems like her parents are separated, and then yeah, I wonder what was that about when she almost bit off his hand to the point that maybe she is the monster. I don't know, man. But that was vicious, though. If Araragi isn't a vampire, if he didn't punch her twice, yeah, he would have lost his fingers there. So maybe it's something related to what Oshino told um, Senjo Gahara about her, that he cannot rely on him on the phone. He did say that it all depends on Senjo Gahara whether or not she would tell him the scenario, because maybe she wouldn't. Maybe it's something tragic or something like that. Then we also get to meet Tsubasa Hanekawa, the the president, student council president. And then yeah, and how I guess how much of a how I guess somewhat an opposite of Senju Gahara she is, but she's also very, I guess, knowledgeable, but she's not familiar with, I guess, with the I guess the yaoi terms, because yeah, Senju Gahara knows about the Siscon. I guess she's more familiar with those, but at the same time she doesn't seem like she's also ignorant, but she's not. I guess it's the kind of things that she's not familiar with. And I wonder if she seems like she's another like a rival of potential. I don't know, maybe like another girl that is somewhat going to be somewhat is attracted to maybe Araragi, but you still don't know what happened. I guess because they did mention before that she was the first one that Araragi brought to Oshino to be cured or something, that needed help. And from episode 1, I think they showed like flashbacks of her. I thought at first it was like cosplay. She was like half wolf or something. So maybe she's like a werewolf or something like that. So maybe yeah, I think it's another apparition. So because Oshino did say that yeah, it's now the third time he's asking for help regarding an apparition. So I guess the vampire. I think that we also had something like that with regards to the vampire. Yeah, it happened during spring vacation. That yeah, that I think she was attacked by a beautiful demon. So maybe that's when um but that was kind of important, I guess, about his backstory, and just went by so quickly. But maybe eventually they'll show it. I guess they'll show it with regards to Araragi's backstory. And I wonder what was that about with their eyes. I don't think I've seen that from the previous episode, where like their eyes turned into something like tons of spiral circles. And I wonder what that meant. Maybe it's like being hostile or something. Because I think it was first shown with Senjagahara when about not liking children. Yeah, she hates them with passion. She wants every one of them to die. So yeah, I think that's the first time we get to see like a change in their pupils, I think. So I wonder what that meant. Oh no, it's from, or maybe it's, I guess it's with Araragi. I wonder what that meant when he was looking at Mayoi Hichi. It's her last name. Hichi. Hachikuji. And they mentioned also something about like a reference, maybe like a, they men they mentioned it, something like, they mentioned about something. Shinonome story. The temple was in Shinonome. Shinonome story was called. And then Oshino mentioned that again about Shinonome story. I was kind of confused with that. Wonder what was that about. Oh, there's like end credit scene. Is this an end credit scene? Oh no, it's I think a preview. I think Oshino mentioned about the Shinonome story again. He was talking like about chapter or something. Yeah, Hachikuji appeared in chapter 5 of Shinoname story. Is he talking about maybe a prequel of this? But this kind of meta. I guess like breaking the fourth wall. And they just, I don't know. It's kind of weird though. That he casually mentioned that as if it's something that's normal. Huh. I guess it's more of a reference. I guess and he's talking. I think this is purposely for the viewers to look back. I guess with Hachikuji, Mayoi Hachikuji. Huh. Because yeah, I think this Monogatari is, I guess on with how I'm watching it with Bakemonogatari. I'm watching it based on the release dates I guess I saw. So maybe it's, I don't know. Is it would it make more sense if I just watch it regarding, I guess, not according to the release dates but according to the I guess the chronological order of this series, or it doesn't really, or is it okay not to follow that? So yeah, I guess that's one thing that but I guess it's more like a reference. It's not really something, I guess, that important. He's just saying that I guess maybe Mayoi appeared during that time as well, and I guess maybe she wasn't really focused more back then, and now I think they're now focusing on her even more, because it's definitely now all related about her. So yeah, so I guess it's really more of like a reference. So I guess it's not that much of a big deal. Cause yeah, I guess even with Tsubasa, the president, she only referenced about that it was mentioned, and I think with this time around with Oshino, she appeared or something. And then he give the details to Senjo Gahara, instead of telling him, or maybe it's very complicated that she might be the only one who'd be able to understand and what to do. I guess especially because of, I guess, she already also encountered I guess maybe she has maybe a much more better understanding on what to do. So maybe that's why Oshino was told the details to her. And I guess at the same time she's also coming here. So yeah, they're going to try and help Mayoi Hachikuji, and yeah, and he did say also that the names, there's a lot of interpretation that could be getting that could be taken from her name alone. So yeah, but it's really cool that we get to see, I guess, the student council president again. And I wonder what's the mystery, what happened to Mayoi to end up becoming a lost snail, or something like that. So I wonder if it's also somewhat similar with Senjo Gahara, where it was her own choice, or was it like a curse? I guess with Araragi, I feel like it might be just like he didn't really chose to become like a vampire. Maybe it's like he was forced to be bitten by a vampire or something like that. So maybe it's a different scenario for her as well. And with her mother, I guess that's another thing that I'm really curious about, is that why did she mention her mother as a relative, or maybe it's not really that important. Guess we'll learn more as to the next episode, I assume. And yeah, but I guess one of the most surprising thing is, I guess, uh, the way she bit off Nagi's hand. It seems like she went out of control. Yeah, she was really intending to cut it off as well, and he was just trying to, I guess, pat her head or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, yeah, let me know what you think about this episode. Maybe details I missed or did not understand. Would really appreciate any feedback from you guys. I guess just to clarify things even more with regards to this episode. And yeah, and if you did enjoy watching my reaction, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe for updates. And if you want to watch my full-length reaction or my reaction to the next episode, just check out the link in the description down below and my Patreon. And if you decide to support my channel, you have that benefit of full-length and early access as well. And it will really help support this channel. And shout out to my patrons also for supporting this channel. And thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.